Oh,
We're live.
Chris.
Welcome in, everybody.
Chris.
Oh, wait.
What?
We're 2 minutes early, so if you're here early, Sarcastic Grandpa, I know you are here. Howdy. Welcome in, everybody. And by everybody, I mean Sarcastic Grandpa. This is Sarcastic Grandpa's special howdy, he's juice team.
What?
Because Sarcastic
even
Grandpa
makes sense.
says, howdy, hey, hey. Are we early, Anna? Yes. And by early, I mean early for us. Rattlecan, what's going on? Welcome, everybody. He's getting the silly putty out. Now, Jason, this is a very, I'm going to start us off. Actually, hold. Let me make sure this is, we started so early that I didn't know what to do with myself. Jason, you know how I feel about free pub, right?
Oh, well, you're the one that said what the brand name of the product I'm using is. It didn't have anything to do with me.
Putty of the silly.
I didn't do any of this.
Why? What makes silly putty silly?
It's lack of seriousness.
Well, and by that, I can make an Earthworm Jim diorama head out of this silly putty.
You could, and it would almost look like it was supposed to be that, I think.
Why does silly putty work so well for this?
Just because it has enough tackiness to,
but it doesn't stick.
Get the job done, but doesn't stick. You know, if you're doing highly detailed pieces, sometimes it's not great because it can get like in the middle of chainmail and stuff like that. Makes it a little bit harder, but
okay.
Yeah,
I was trying to explain it to my dad why silly putty was the way.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, silly putty?
Yep.
And I'm like, yeah. Can't explain it, but you should do it. Because he's getting to the camo part of his tank.
This is great for that.
Yeah.
It makes very neat, organic shapes very easily, like any clay would.
Yeah.
But in a manner that is kind of easy to contain. You can push it around. You can use a sculpting tool to get it where you want it. You can do all sorts of stuff. So.
Right.
It's just great.
It's
great.
Papa Chicken Dark, Panic Bomb, Nibling, Danger. Oh, that's why.
I mean, when it's sitting against something,
Literally all the way.
It kind of walks. It goes for a stroll. Little walk in the park.
Welcome in, everybody.
Hi.
So glad you chose.
Hi. I'm Jason.
Pleasure.
I get a haircut today right after stream.
You do.
Yep.
We have to end right on time.
I have to go get my haircut.
Mo, what's up? Alex WP, what's up? Sugar Rush, Silent Seth, Avian. Avian, bye. Where are you going, Avian? We just started, and I gave you 2 extra minutes, technically. So.
Why are you leaving? What do we do? Avian, what is going on? You can't leave. You're not allowed to leave.
Something in my pants. Ooh.
This is the song you made up yesterday.
Something in my pants. Yeah. It's not the name of it. No free pub.
Paint directly in the pot.
And when he means pot, he doesn't mean that sweet tree.
What? I'm not going to put up with you today.
You're right. I only get a couple of those.
You don't get any of those.
Rogue Leader. Putting paint on the models is how you put paint on models seems fake. Yes. A wise man once told me, put paint on the model. Period. That's it. That's all it takes. Seems fake. No, Rogue Leader. It's the way, the truth, and the life. Sarcastic Grandpa says, what do you call a short psychic that escaped from jail? A small, medium, at large. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. Sarcastic Grandpa, I can't envision who you are or what you look like. I can only imagine that you leaned in on that one really hard. Like leaned in, like physically leaned in. A medium at large. That kind of stuff. Frigid, what's up? We don't always paint models. Oh, wait, yes, we do. And when we do, we put paint on the model. That's right. Put paint on the model. I like it. This is gaining traction. Cliff Jumper says, what do you call an Ewok with no teeth? A gummy bear. Dad jokes. Bam.
Boo.
That one's it's a stretch.
Boo.
That's a stretch.
Boo.
Panic Bob says, fun fact, Silly Putty was developed by the Army during World War II while trying to find a rubber substitute. Oh. The Mo you know.
We know a Mo.
We do. What's up, everybody? We're so happy that you're in here. And by happy, I mean pleased.
Ecstatic.
Over the moon.
Over the moon.
Reading Rainbow.
I'm going to need you
That's it.
to choose your path today and choose it wisely.
All right. Understood.
I'm not going to put up with this.
We're back on track. You're right, Jason. I need to be serious business.
We had this conversation yesterday, Christopher. Christopher didn't get a doggy treat after show like he normally does because he was just too far off the rails.
And by doggy treat, he means that dog, though. What?
He doesn't learn this one.
You pitched me that one. That was on you. That was a
T-ball.
T-ball.
That is 100%
Bing.
on you.
Papa Chicken says, spent 2 hours watching a mini painting stream last night. In the time it took the streamer to do the metallics for an entire star of mechs, I got blend done nicely. Sigh. Nice. Hey, sometimes that's what happens, Papa Chicken.
I like it.
You can paint as fast or as slow as you want. We talked about that yesterday. Frigid Phoenix says, trying to find some time to come down from Mesa to y'all's location. Just got into painting miniatures and absolutely love the Pro Acryl paints.
Nice.
Heck yeah, man. Come on, see us. We're here. We're open 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Oh, God, here we go.
It is technically Mountain Standard Time. I don't want to confuse anybody. Yeah, sometimes it gets too late to paint. Frigid says, I painted miniatures 30 years ago when I was 8 or 9 years, but wouldn't say it was really painting back then. It was something. Something.
I've always been painting.
Heck
What do
yeah.
you mean?
Something's always something.
Something's always something, he just said.
Is it MST or is it AS
right
or is it AZST? Yes, it's AZST. George, what's up? George says, how do you okay, here we go. How do you get the hairs of that or just not you might have to redo your you might have to restate your question here, George. The other hairs on the brush cause just not sticking with the others. So you're talking about, I think you're talking about forking here, George. How do you get your bristles not to fork? Maybe that's what you're trying to say? Try to get rid of the hair on the expensive sized one brush, but I think I may have caused it. Okay. Get a hairless brush.
Get rid of hairs that are just not sticking with the other hairs on the brush, because I tried to get rid of a hair on my expensive size one, but I think you may have caused more damage. Is that what you're saying?
Were you trying to trim it? Maybe that's what you're trying to do, George.
So, yeah, I can show you. No matter what brush you have, there's a chance that, hairs will break. And it'll typically be the hairs at the point that are around the outside of the bundle initially.
Yeah.
And then they will be shorter than the rest of the hairs, and they'll kind of stick off to the side. Sometimes they just get bent. Like if you're dealing with a synthetic brush and, sometimes you can just bend bristles. And they'll just hang out to the side and you can't fix them. But when you trim them, I'll show you how to trim them properly.
He's going to show us how to trim a brush, chat.
God knows I have enough brushes around here with wild hair.
There's a couple little cups over here that have some wild looking ones. Nothing
What happens, man? They're disposable. You use them up, and then you show people how to cut and trim their brushes with them. You turn them into basing brushes, stippling brushes, texture brushes.
And in this case, Jason has quite a few basing brushes.
I've been painting a while, Chris.
Couple days, yeah.
I started last year. Come on, man. Give me a break. You don't rise to this level of stardom having just started a couple days ago, dude. I started last week. I've been painting. Hi, my name is Jason, and I've been painting models since 2023.
I like 2023 Jason's voice. Why did you're impersonating yourself?
Damn it.
Hi, I'm Jason. This is 2023 Jason. And paint models.
I don't sound like that at all. Well, maybe. Maybe a little bit.
You know, when you get some hairs that just stray away from the bigger brush. Yes. Yeah, I was trying to trim them, says George. Oh, we'll show you, George. We'll show you. After he gets all of this dark hot pink out of his airbrush. Oh. Oh. Rattlecan says, congrats on Brush Goop 2.0.
It has launched.
Yes. If you all need a beautiful tutorial from the lovely Miss Jen, hold,
Yeah,
and here you go.
Jen even graced us and did a video for Chris.
There you go. Check that video out. And in the description, we'll take you to the page where you can buy Brush Goop 2.0. Avian, question for Chris. I won't answer it. I swear there's a video on how to do rosy skin, like beginning out of the cold for a tad. Do you mind providing a link? Avian, TBD. I don't know what you're talking about, but I can look. But I will not derail this because Dunbris, 9 months, just dropped a baby.
I can't think of any rosy skin.
I can't think of it either.
Like flush,
Avian.
Pale skin.
Like being
Maybe
out in the
did
cold.
Jordan do one on the chrome? I don't feel like that's the case.
Maybe. Let me dive deep for you, son. I might be able to whip something up. And by whip something up, I mean, I don't know.
That means no.
Avian, we'll have to dig deep later. But maybe type it in on the search bar.
Boy, I made a mess.
You did.
I got pink all over the place.
That's all right.
I sprayed more on my hands than I did on the model, I think.
You did get a little on your hands.
Yeah.
That's okay.
See if I can get rid of that. That's not how professionals do it.
Is Goop 2.0 going to be in store soon? I need to buy some models, so I'd like to make one trip. LOL. Nibling, you can get it now.
Well, if it's in stores, then
I'm sorry.
It's going to take a minute because stores that are placing orders right now will get it in their order.
Yeah.
So I would say give it a week. Depends on if your store currently has regular soap. If they have regular soap, they probably won't reorder until they're out.
Yeah.
And the current soap is great. So, not the hassle, men.
Go. Here we go. I got it for you. I'm getting the link for you all. Here it is right here.
I like it.
Boom. Let me see that, Jason.
No, I just showed it.
Can I see it?
You were doing something else.
I was helping the people.
Bah.
I was literally helping the people.
Bah.
Giving them a link to the brush goop.
Bah. Michael Holt, what's going on?
Batman's Kitchen. All of my cacti are green. Got a dry brush of yellow green, paint the spines red, then texture paste and dry brush the base. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. That does look good. Derpstick says, think I came up with a good pale skin recipe. Gonna test it out on a dark Eldar I built and primed today. I mixed bright green blue with bright warm gray. Sound like a good mix?
Yeah.
Bright green blue with bright warm gray.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
It will give you a neat pale color. Well, what are you doing for your shadows? Nibling, I'm with you.
What?
I don't
Nibling.
understand that whole thing. But
I literally will.
it's Chris doing Chris things.
I'll literally die for you, Nibling. I won't. Or will I?
I don't think he will.
That story is yet to be told.
I don't think he will.
I'm here for you,
I think
Nibling.
he's lying.
Even I take the slings and arrows from you
Here we
on
go.
the daily.
The slings and arrows. Oh, boy.
It's like the imaginary survey. You keep saying that, Mo. But if you were here yesterday, you might have gotten the hint. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Big things are coming, chat. And Santa Claus might bring this thing.
Oh, no.
Who knows?
Oh, gosh.
I
How long
don't
do we
know.
have before I have to, like, vacate town?
There are no
That's
chat
next
bots.
week, right?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my
Christmas is next week. I hope you've done your shopping, chat,
God.
because
Oh, my God.
Christmas is upon us, whether you like it or not.
OMG.
And you know what, chat? I don't care. It's Christmas in July. Forget about it.
OMG.
How you doing? Good? Not sure. I could use help with shadows and highlights. Okay, says Derpstick. Not sure. So you're talking about the shadows for your mix. What kind of shadows should I use, Jason?
I mean, I like, I'm always into the dark purple, Payne's gray kind of
Really?
region. I think that works really well for
Dark purple shadows, you say?
that. I know it's crazy.
Interesting.
I've turned a new leaf.
I can't believe you just said that out
I've
loud.
turned a new leaf. I'm thinking in new horizons. I'm thinking in new ways. I'm thinking about new things. I'm stepping out of my normal self and becoming the fresh new self.
Muff says, thanks, climate change. Now we have Christmas in July. No, you can thank me for that one. And then really thank Jen for really sealing the deal.
It was touch and go there for a minute.
It was.
Until
Jason's
Jen,
like,
until Jen
no.
convinced me
No.
that this was a thing. Because I was like, nope, not here for it.
Yes, Star Trek says, now I can sing those winter Christmas songs and they'll make sense. That's the point. It's all a mindset, chat. You want to be cold? Just think about the cold season, the holiday season. It's hot outside, but it's cold in here. What's funny is I'm going to jam the AC down to 45 when we get here in the morning.
So he's going to cost me thousands of dollars by blowing the machine up
Yes.
and freezing the compressor over. That's
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
It wasn't worth it, chat.
Can you pop in close so that people can actually see what they paid the money for to be here for?
Oh, wow. It's the tone, chat. It's really just it's the attitude and the tone sometimes, you know? See what I have to put up with?
They do, and they don't feel bad for you at all.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a fake snow machine and just fill this room with snow.
Get ready for Chris's last day celebration.
Like I said, if this is how I go, was it worth it? No, I'm not going to do that, chat. I have many ideas, but that's not one of them. I will be fiscally responsible for Monument Hobbies that day. That's all I need is to mar that day with a broken AC.
So, chat,
You
welcome
guys remember
to Christmas in July. It's 190 degrees in the office because Chris froze the compressor over.
That would be even funnier for a minute.
No, not even 1 minute.
Just
would that
1
be
minute.
funny.
Everybody'd laugh for 30 seconds, and then I'd be fired.
What Chris has done to himself now has guaranteed that for some reason, not even under his influence, the air compressor will die that day.
No, don't put that curse out there.
Well, I mean, it's all on you.
What are you
So,
doing?
it's
Don't
all
put
on
that
you.
out there in the universe.
It's all on you, Chris.
Killjoy says, is there any significance in Jen retiring right after approving Christmas in July?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Have I been bamboozled? She's like, this one's on you, Chris. I'm out of here. No. Ah, yeah. Xenobond. There'll be so much snow, you'd think they might have the stream from the mines of Moria. I
What?
like that. Zirak Ziggle. The highest peak. Too late. Yes. No, there won't be snow. Unfortunately, I can't do that. And yeah, I might get some like packing peanuts or something. Make Gabe clean it up. What's up, Chai Cat? And welcome in, everybody. Yesterday, Jason was doing some of the freehand on this board. We did the wood grain on Monday, I believe, or let me see. What day did we do that officially? I think we did it on
Tuesday, maybe?
Tuesday. Yes, we did it on Tuesday. Started with the wood grain on Tuesday. Did some more of the skin on Monday. Did the painting of the logo and the paint on the side of the surfboard yesterday, and now he's doing something.
The hand.
Oh yes, the little hand.
I painted the back of the surfboard, and I'm doing the hand.
I'm doing the little hand of God. Anyway, that's what we're doing. Hope you're having a great day. Get some paint on the model.
What about snow? Oh, a snow cone machine would be cool.
Whatever gets Jason jazzed. You take notes. He wants snow cones.
It's sad that around here.
Snow cones.
It's sad that around here. It's probably true.
You want snow cones?
That as soon as I get jazzed about something, people are like, "Ooh, let's do that.
Let's get Jason involved." Jason's like, you know what?
Whatever gets Jason happy.
I'd like a marshmallow today. Marshmallows now. Let's get some marshmallows, people. There's a really good shaved ice place way down Indian Skill going towards Scottsdale. You a big snow cone fan, Jason?
I don't know. I haven't had a snow cone in ages.
I'll make you a snow cone. Your wish is my command.
I don't know how I feel about this.
You'll drink.
You'll drink.
You'll drink.
You'll drink.
You'll drink. That's now. Deep question for chat. Do you drink a snow cone or do you eat a snow cone?
Yes.
Time will tell. Chris, if you were for the people, you would use the snow texture tubes to give us a white Christmas. Nibling.
100% in agreement.
I will not be cleaning that.
100% in agreement. I think Chris is
for the people?
I don't think so.
What? Jason, come on now. It's Christmas in July. Hooty hooty hoo.
Hooty hooty hoo.
Snow cones are wannabe ice cream sets, caps lock. I would agree with that.
Also true.
But I do like a good snow cone.
I don't know that wannabe ice cream is a bad thing, right? Mm-hmm. Like the wannabe what's her name? I was trying to be witty there, and it just lost me because I can't even think that a wannabe Taylor Swift is not a thing we need.
Oh, but we want snow cones
wannabe
to be ice cream.
I could let slide.
Okay. And when he means by slide, he means slide down his gullet to drink or to eat. You decide. Nobody fear, I've arrived. Thank God, Wad, you're here. Thank you. Welcome in. I was afraid, Wad. Hey, Avian. Thank you for those bits. Avian's a good guy, you know that? I've said that about him before.
Donkashane, Central Park in Spain.
Oh, snow cones or shaved ice?
How you tore your dress.
I don't think so.
What a mess.
Shaved ice is different than snow cones. Jason's lost it. Maybe I do really need to keep this on track today.
But if you're going to get insane, I can beat your insanity.
I don't think that was a question. I don't think that was a question. Now, for all of you at home watching Jason paint today, I want you to close your eyes.
Wait a minute. They can't close their eyes. If they close their eyes, they can't see me paint.
Close your eyes. And
this is horrible. This is like literally the worst instruction that's ever been given during a painting stream.
Think of a snow cone.
Close your eyes.
I want you to think of your hand on a surfboard. Close your eyes, right? But keep them like squinted so you can still see the stream. And
no, they'll see like Scott Baio's face if they squint.
Okay. Squint and think of a snow cone in your hand, and then open your eyes and watch stream again. It's really that simple. It's all a mindset. People tell me that all the time. They're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so hot," or like, "Blah, blah, blah." It's all mindset, man. I'm cold. Burr.
Paid right. Professional, chat.
I'm
paid
sorry.
Professional, closed course. Don't
you
try
guys,
this.
I'm sorry. Half of you are out there like, can this guy just shut the flip up?
Every day.
I'm sorry, chat. I'll be more professional. Derpstick says, what would rich gold look like when you painted over magnesium? Been thinking about getting that metallic since I'd heard such a great undercoat for any other kind of metallic paint. Derpstick, I can answer that for you. Looks dang good, if you ask me. Jason did an amazing, fun workup on True Metallic Gold. Derpstick, I'm sure you've seen it, but I'm gonna ping this again because I really like this gold workup.
The magnesium one?
Oh yeah, it's super cool. If I had a whole thing of Stormcast, 100% would do them that way. It's a really cool workup.
Yeah, it really is good.
So yeah, I would say
easy,
magnesium.
Super fast.
You could put any other of our metallics over magnesium, and you'd be pleased. I'd say that it's like a perfect shadow metallic. Wad says, close my eyes, think of my head on wood. Got it. Wad, come on now. Come on. Nightblade says 120 degrees Fahrenheit is hot AF.
100%.
Would you have to no mind to be? No, Nightbling. It's all a mindset. I don't care what temperature it is outside.
He does care.
If you are not thinking of cold thoughts, that's on you. Can't help you.
Does burying people in the desert, is that a hot or cold thought?
Well, it depends. And by depends, I mean the diapers.
She-Hulk going surfing.
And that's how he's going to do the hand. He's just going to leave it that
Done.
way. That's the story we're telling with this one.
Done.
Panic Bomb, even copper? I would say even copper.
Magnesium? Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. You heard the man. Oh, I meant hand. You said hand. That's what I said. No. Wad, you typed out head. That's on you. I know my dyslexia will destroy our conversations every once in a while, but Wad, that's on you. That's what you typed. Let it sit and soak. Did someone say ham? Mark, what's going on? Mark's asking, are there any active coupon codes? Mark, I don't think so.
We don't do any directly ever, but our partners do. Or if you go and check out like Vince Venturella.
Yeah. You could do like an affiliate.
What we call our monumentals have got codes that can get you 5% off of every order you place, which is always cool. But you got to go check. You can go to the site, and there is under the community tab the monumentals section, and it's being checked right now. There's some on there. Some people have stopped streaming, but a good amount of them are still live and doing this on a regular basis. So go check and watch some of their content, whether it be YouTube or Twitch live streams.
Yes, Dark Markery. I'm so glad you got some of the Goop 2.0.
Nice.
That's a link for anybody who's interested.
Same great stuff. We showed it off on stream. Just new package, creamier, more pliable, and less susceptible to melt and freeze.
Now, Jason, George is asking, hey, do you guys have a good recipe for red skin?
Have we painted red skin recently?
What kind of... You'll have to be a little bit more specific, because in our world, that can mean a couple different things, right? That can mean
like if you want demon skin.
Demon red skin? Or are
then,
we talking...
like dark purple, and then whatever your favorite reds are. You do like a dark purple and like a red oxide like I'm using here into a pyro red, and then orange red, whatever you like. If you mean reddish human skin that's more flush, then you still paint, all the flesh tones and such. And then go over it with, make sure that you have those flush areas be in a more red tone. I like burnt red for that. It still inks out a little bit, which is nice.
He's a burnt red man. Yeah, like demon red skin. Okay, yeah. There's a couple. We have a couple shorts too. We have actually like a very subtle demon skin. A little not super red, but this short's also really good.
On the Chrome?
Yeah. The bat
familiar?
On the crone. Yep, that's a really good one. I bet you everybody's gonna be very interested to see how this glaze comes out on such a tiny little surface. This is a nice example.
We did burnt umber first, so we will glaze on the burnt umber.
Burnt umber. Sugar Rush says, "Can you have Jason do another Marvel unit when he did Thanos? He did that like 2 years ago, and there's no VOD. Oh, you're talking about the chibi Thanos?
It's been a lot longer than that, but yeah.
The
Thanos, yeah,
but that's
the one
like
that I
in
did
that
with
style,
no blends.
right?
Yeah, we could do another one of those. We have a lot of those models, so
we have a lot of hero models.
There's no reason why we couldn't do it.
Jordan and I are going to be painting up some heroes on this Friday, which is tomorrow, and also on Monday. Jason's going to be out of town on Monday, so Jordan and I will be on tomorrow painting up some heroes. Just getting away with whatever we want.
Uh-oh. That gave me no faith at all in this system.
No, I'm actually very excited. There's some really cool new poses out there. So we're going to do some of that for fun.
Some of the Crisis Protocol stuff?
We're going to do Captain America.
Oh, that's a good
which is a really cool pose. Like, it's super classic. And we're going to do Doc Ock. We're going to do some like fun Zenithal style stuff.
Nice.
Show you how to paint over some Zenithals and having fun with heroes and such.
Nice.
And then Jason will be back on Tuesday, and we'll be painting up some fun win-win happy time stuff.
Saturn 9. Assuming we have it.
No, Jason, it's called Saturn. It's a planet. Saturn the 9.
That's not at all what we're doing.
Legally distinct Saturn the 9.
That's not at all what we're doing, but okay.
Which Captain America? It's the newer one, or
the one out of the 2-player box set.
Yeah,
2.0.
2.0. Don't lie. You don't really paint, Chris. I don't paint. Is that what you're saying? Oh, I paint.
Chris paints.
I paint.
He paints a lot.
I put paint on the model. A wise man told me that once. That's why the title of the stream is that. It's Therapy Thursday for all of you out there watching. Jason's going to deliver some wisdom today. Jason, if this was the last time you saw me, what would you tell me?
What would I tell you?
Yeah.
Where were you going?
That's beautiful. I like that. That's deep, dude.
No, I was asking, like, where are you going? You have to. If you can't just set it up like, if this is the last time you saw me, what would you tell me? No. I wouldn't know it was the last time I was going to see you, so I wouldn't tell you anything any different than what I normally tell you.
You're like, but where are you going, man? Deep. I don't know where I'm going.
No matter where you go, Chris, there you are. That's what I would tell you.
that's almost. That's not as. Okay, I like that. Okay, I'll give it to you. That's good.
No matter where you go, There you are.
Wow, that's deep. That's the last thing that Jason said to me. I put the model on the paint. Nibling, that's not how it works. George, have a good night.
Hey, don't listen to him. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you.
Wait a minute. You put the model...
It is a buckaroo bonsai. Thank you. Somebody out there is as old as I am.
Now, I think that's actually hilarious. What if we did a tutorial about not putting paint on the model, but the model on the paint?
Oh, yeah. That works. 100% that works.
How's that work? They have cams in our homes. Been saying that for years. Oh, we're watching, Mo.
You can't get there from here.
Xenobot and a Mad Max quote. I was looking for something deeper, chat, but that's what I got.
Well, I asked you where you were going because if I don't know you're going anywhere, then I tell you nothing because I wouldn't know it was the last time I was going to see you.
Could be straight to the grave.
If you tell me, Jason, I'm dying.
Yeah, this is it,
and
Jason.
This is it. This is the last time for me. What piece of advice would I give you?
Do you want to enable editing? No! Would you like to sign up for a subscription? No! What's the last piece of advice you give me, Jason, on my deathbed?
On your deathbed, you don't need advice. I know I may be overthinking this, Chris, but you're not really setting it up very
But he'd be like, dude, this sucks. You're like dying, dude.
I'd be like, Chris,
no, I'm kidding.
Chris, you know, all these years, I mistreated you.
Oh, no.
My takeaway, since you're dying and you don't need a takeaway, my takeaway on all this is that I should really think long and hard with each of my relationships to make sure that the time I'm spending in them at every point in time is valuable to everyone involved.
That's right.
Because I'm not the only one that matters in these equations.
That's right.
Everybody matters, and I want everybody to matter equally. And I thank you, Chris, for teaching me this. Right as he goes,
and then he pulls the plug.
And I pull the plug.
He's like, sorry.
Nurse, this one's done.
Sorry, I need to charge my phone.
Yeah.
It's been real, man.
Sorry, I need to charge my phone.
Yikes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Need to check my stats. Welcome in, everybody.
That's pretty good.
It is a beautiful Thursday. We're all hoping you're having such a great day.
That's pretty good, Christopher.
Now, Chris, it's going to be hot where you're going, but you'll be okay. Just look for Wad. Oh, my gosh. Wad?
Yeah.
I like that.
Wad said he'd meet you
You're
at
all
the crossroads. He'll be the one driving the bus.
Avian says, Slovey says, Chris, I told you to look both ways. Wow. Really got hit by that bus.
Yeah.
He actually got hit by a bus, chat.
Hard to teach the Christopher.
Hey, you know what? Very teachable. Chat, I hope you're painting at some point. That's all I'm going to wish for you. Grab a brush, grab some paint, and get going. Tech elf. Then Jason looks over at Gabe and asks if he got that. Everything is content. Yeah, we'll stream that for my deathbed.
100%.
Everything's content. Make sure you label the files correctly. Nibling says, I'm painting right now. Nice.
Are we that old, Chris? Have we grown old together by this point? If you're on your deathbed, we're still worried about content?
I'm 72, and I will always be worried about the content.
Okay, just checking.
Always. I deliver it for the people.
Okay.
Till my death.
All right.
No, that's it for me, you guys. Gabe's got to come in the next 5 minutes and take over. I'm leaving.
Been fun, Chris.
No, I'm actually leaving.
I've enjoyed our
time. I have
to
leave early today.
I've enjoyed our time.
This is it. Gabe's coming in the next 10 minutes.
Where are you going?
I told you.
No, you didn't.
I said, Jason, if this is the last time you're going to see me today, what would you say? And I got it loud and clear.
Say today.
This is it.
You said the last time I was going to see you.
Where am I going?
Yeah, where are you going?
Wherever the wind takes me, Jason.
That's not how this works. You don't get to leave early.
Fix it in post. Heck, hell, that will take me to my deathbed.
That's what I should tell him.
No.
Chris, aren't you glad we didn't fix it in post?
I will come back to life.
Chris, we're just going to fix this in post.
No, please.
Chris,
Danger said, if you die on Mountain Standard Time, it better be live. That's funny, Danger. You have to babysit your coworkers or you'd be painting, Droth. I'm sorry for your loss. Next time. Agrippa.
You should get older coworkers.
Our long-lasting nightmare is over. Wow.
Wow.
I see Agrippa. Little Billy's deputy. Little Billy's henchman.
That's pretty brutal. I'm not saying it was wrong. I'm just saying, a little diplomacy goes a long way.
A little diplomacy. Speaking of diplomacy, how's this hand going?
It's going pretty well.
I like it.
Over there talking a bunch of nonsense.
You're right, Jason. I'm sorry.
I'm doing the Lord's work.
I'm publicly apologizing to you. Right here.
That's worth
how much?
Absolutely nothing.
$20.
Not even a bit.
Come on, man.
Not even a little bit.
$20? $20 is $20. What? Yeah, Gabe will be in here in about 10 minutes, everybody. I'm leaving early today.
No, he's not.
I almost didn't come in, but I powered through.
And what kept you away? Here we go. Get ready, Chad.
What kept me away?
What made it to where maybe you wouldn't come to work today, Christopher?
Because my whole right side of my head feels like it's 1,000 pounds. But I'm here. Speaking of diplomacy...
Welcome, everybody.
Droth, I like that. Good pitch. Welcome in. This is Jason. I'm Christopher. This is Monument Hobbies. We make all the beautiful hobby products you see Jason using. We make the fine paint of Pro Acryl.
Boop, 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 boop.
Nice. That's a butt. I just punched out to see what the hand looks like on there now. Oh, nice. That's perfect.
I gotta do the highlight. Highlight.
If he leaves early, that grounds to fire. Yeah, this is it for me.
I think we added dark warm flash into the
what? Sorry, Chris. Due to inflation, $20 now only $18.
Oh, $20 is no longer $20. Wow.
Yes,
that makes my Friday nights really suck.
Mo. So the rocks in your head shifted. Yes, they go from one side to the other depending on what our beautiful weather here in Arizona does.
It has been a little rough. It's humid, but it won't rain. So it's like, what's going on?
Be fresh. Chris, when you want to tell someone, see you tomorrow, instead say, enjoy your next 24 hours. Nice. Okay. I like that. What's this we? Chris just makes weird noises. Agrippa, we are painting this model. Have I not made that part of the stream clear for everybody? Sweet Mary. Mo, I don't understand how people can deal with it, which is probably why I can't deal with it. Yes, Avian, humidity in Arizona. It's on a very rare occasion during some monsoons that we get it. And it's gnarly.
Yeah, if you're prone to headaches, not the greatest time of the year.
And I'm normally not. That's the problem. It's only literally when we get weather here that I get these kinds of fogs.
All right, it's happening.
Oh, it's happening. Oh, you took it off the stand.
It's going down, chat.
Wait. What are you're gluing?
Going down, chat.
Ta-da! It's going down, down, down. Now that Daddy's taken my. I quit.
Shush. Just shush.
Jason's done with me, everybody.
Just shush.
He's had enough. Yes, Star Trek, and he just did the hand, and he's putting it all together. It's happening.
It's time.
Bottom up a little with his hobby knife.
Always cut away from your thumb, children.
Wait a minute. Yes, it's a little cloudy in Phoenix, Nibling. Droth Kaha Miniatures is the website, and that's who makes it. Kaha Miniatures. KAHA Miniatures.com. Just how Mo spelled it. Yep.
Seriously?
Yeah, it's a really cool model. I like this model a lot.
Yeah, it's not the type of thing that normally gets me jazzed. I'm not a slice of life model painter very often.
Yeah.
But this one was just too good to pass up from an aspect of being able to do a skin tutorial, right?
It's a great example for that.
Okay, I gotta be very, very careful here.
Because part of her arm is flat, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
The board sits in like a flat area on her bicep
Yeah.
and a flat area on the thigh, the back of the thigh as well.
Nice. Look at that. That looks so good.
And then has a key at the watch.
Yep. Cool.
103 in Chandler, and that's cooler than normal.
It is. Yes, Mo, we're going to be adding the nuclear explosion to this today, so get ready for that.
This is a miniature of the Thing from the Addams Family going surfing. That's funny, actually. That is very, very funny. Actually, we could have just taken the model, painted the board, and put it on a base with just the hand holding the board and then sand.
Oh, dude.
And it could
have
been Thing from the Addams Family. That is amazing. Wow, that is opportunity squandered right there, let me tell you.
That's actually really funny.
Opportunity squandered right there.
Mo, you're painting Godzilla. That's cool. Speaking of Godzilla, I'm painting one. Interesting.
Who was talking about Godzilla? Nobody was talking about Godzilla.
Mo said Mo needs some Godzilla action because we were talking about that yesterday.
Oh, so Mo was talking about Godzilla.
Mo was.
And then says, speaking of Godzilla, I'm painting one. Well, you're also the one talking about Godzilla.
That's right. Mo,
that was you, Mo.
I get the science. Oh, she's French. Ooh la la. That's right, Droth.
Ooh la la, wee wee.
Semantics. Speaking of French,
welcome everybody.
We're so deeply happy that you're here, and we are. Jason, that looks like you put some paint on that model.
Ta-da.
What else are you gonna do to it, Jason?
She needs eyes.
Now, can you teach us how to paint eyes on this thing?
She needs some eyes and fingernails and.
Oh,
like
can I make a suggestion? You should do Jen's fancy the glitter nails.
No.
The pink.
No. I mean, I can do the pink, but.
You should. I tried, Jen.
This arm now to match the hand. She's got a watch she has to get painted.
Casio. Garmin. Derpstick says, watch the video using magnesium as the shadow color. If you were painting something small and detailed like the chest symbol on a Space Marine, would you still mix the rich gold with the magnesium?
If you were painting what now?
If you were painting the crest symbol on a Space Marine, would you still mix the rich gold with the magnesium?
Depends on space, right? Because that's one where I might question how much space do I actually have to make that look good. The crest can be small enough that would be a problem. So that would be the only thing I would ask. You know, we did on the Space Marine, the Ultramarine we painted, we did that exact workup. We did it on all of the bits on him.
Tech Elf is asking what time is going to be on the watch, and I said 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Which could be any time.
It's 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We'd know. Pearlescent pink nails, Sugar Rush. I don't know if Jason wants to do that. Panic Bomb. Don't bait me. Don't bait me on that one. Is Mountain Standard Time some kind of oil company? No. It's definitely not an oil company.
It is an oil company.
Mine, it's going into the the oil business. We're going in the old oil business. We've decided that we're straying away from paint and beautiful hobby products and going into petroleum. And yeah, there you go. Caps Lock says, remember, that's a digital watch. Caps Lock, I don't know if we're trying to kill Jason today.
Oh, you're saving that for later? That's the way that sounded. I don't know if that was today.
I don't know if we're killing Jason today.
There, now the hand matches the arm.
The thing has a body. Gosh dang it, that's such a good idea.
Yeah, right. It's a shame. It's opportunity squandered right there, I'm telling you.
Panic Bomb, what about oil paints? No, just straight up oil. Nope. No more paint. Oil.
So can you pop in real close?
Yeah.
Using that pink, look at the red that I left under the skin. And look how it gives me the pink reflection of the board back on this half of the body. You see that?
Yeah.
Like the reflection of the board back into the skin with the reddishness there that we underpainted on the skin gives us a nice reverse kind of glow of the board back into her skin without it being, you know, that was not intended, but works. Looks very good.
Now, if you wanted to bolster that, would you take dark hot pink or red oxide, like a small filter, and really start doing that? Or?
I would take the dark hot pink most likely and mix it with something maybe a little bit darker.
I mean, it looks, you're right.
It's perfect, though, because this wouldn't be
look at the shadow.
Than that, if at all.
It actually has a natural shadow right there, like with our lights, right? So you can kind of see how the miniature sits. Jason, are you going to do the eyes?
I need to do the eyes, yes. I need to fix this top of the board.
I'm going to record that bit.
The eyes?
Yeah, I like how you do your eyes.
Well, I'm not going to do them the same way.
You're going to do them a different way.
I have to just paint them in because we're pretty much done with the face. I can't get as sloppy as I would with my normal way.
Oh, I see.
Right. Because we went ahead and glazed a lot of the face. So we don't have that capability.
Still, gonna be great eyes. It's actually an Apple Watch, and she has her email inbox open. Agrippa, no.
It's not, because it's round. I checked that. So thank goodness it is not an Apple Watch. It is a normal wristwatch, although it could be one of those, like you've got that Garmin round digital beast.
I love this one. We oiling up the surfer girl. No oil. No oil here. Not that kind of oil, at least.
Is there a difference?
The oil you put in your car, or the oil that would go on her body, there might be.
Is this what I've been doing wrong my whole life?
Wait a minute.
This is why the pool party never turned out. This is why the pool party never turned out good for me, because I was like carrying around a can
Wait a minute.
WD-30.
Penn's oil, and you're just like, well,
10 W30.
This doesn't work.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. This is the latest synthetic.
This is how you really get that tan. You want to know the magic?
Only the best. Castrol GTS. I don't understand women these days.
Not bad for government work. Good, Jason.
Okie doke.
What are you doing next?
Eyes.
You're gotta do.
We're diving in, chat.
I'm gonna zoom
diving in.
Teach us your ways, Jason.
I was thinking I probably would have done the eyes before the board. I had it to do all the. No, that actually gives me a good steady place for the fingers. Okay, so I haven't highlighted the eyelids, so I can get a little bit messy, because I can go back over with the standard skin tones over the eyelids if I get out of it. Because I do enjoy painting the eyes a little bit more messily, because that way you don't have to pay tremendous amounts of attention.
Okay.
I'm going to start with something akin to bone. Bone. Some bone. Get the 0, the double 0,
okay,
as it were. And we just want to start with the color for the sclera in here. The stay in the lines part is always the roughest doing eyes. Hers are actually sculpted very well, so not extremely hard to do, but I still want to try to keep it as close in to the edges of the eyes and the eyelids as possible. Get the pinch by the tear duct, just kind of blot the brush in there until I see it cover the area properly. Oh.
Nice. Yeah.
Don't ever paint eyes white. Okay? So I make myself clear. Am I coming in clear?
Yeah.
Right. Don't paint eyes white.
Why?
Because they're not white.
Like straight white, I guess, right?
Yeah, straight
white. This does look like a natural color for them.
Bone, ivory, things like that as a base is good. Yeah. I like the bone because it gives me a little bit darker point to start from. So it can act a little bit like a shade.
Sure, Trekkie, you can play. Can I paint black eyes? You can do whatever you want. Mo says I like white blue.
White blue is okay. It's still a little bright. I try to stay away from that brightness so that when you put the little drop of white or white blue for the wet reflection of eyes, that it has some pop. See, the problem is when you're painting that backdrop of sclera, if you get it too bright, then you can't make the punch happen with the dot of reflection, which is really what gives depth to eyes.
Which is white. essentially that reflection.
Typically, that would
about?
be white. Yeah,
Okay,
the
that
easiest
makes
thing to
sense.
use is like a bright white so that it really hits home.
That
Now,
makes
that's
sense.
not really relevant except when the eyes are big enough to do so, and I think these are probably big enough to.
In this
make
case, it's more of a bust.
I feel
rather.
like green eyes are good for her.
Green.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Some crazy green eyes. Hit a schmaps. It's always a hard decision. Eyes are tough because of the at the sizing. What do you do first? Do you do the darkness around the edge, and then the bright? That's what I'm gonna do. Or do you do the bright and then try to? If the eye is big enough, you can do the bright portion of the iris and then do the dark striations in it.
Okay.
Right. This one's not big enough to do that kind of detail on. Not for me.
So you're just gonna do some.
Especially with some dark jade.
Dark jade. Okay.
Something that hopefully, again, at scale, you have to remember that dark colors tend to go to black when there's not enough of them on the model. So you just have to be careful and choose a color that you think will still give you some actual color here.
Rather than just brown eyes?
Yeah, rather than just brown eyes. And you know what? I think the bone, before we do this, the bone may be just a hair too dark to be the only color there. So let's go with some...
A hair too dark?
Some ivory.
Huh?
Some ivory.
Are you done with the airbrush?
Yeah, for today. You can turn it off. You're tired of listening to it. Yeah, that'll be... Here, we actually want to brighten up the bottom side of the sclera a little bit. And I'm getting the eyelid too, just to make sure that I'm not saturating the eye entirely with this color.
No, I'm not making my escape. Escape's coming in here very soon, but in real chat. Is the Monument M always white? No, we have it in black sometimes, Mo. Depending on what use case we're doing.
Yeah, that gave a little bit more glow to the sclera and puts the shadow at the top for the brow and the eyelid. So when you're painting an eye, you want to do a little bit of a darker color for the sclera and then a brighter line from the halfway point to the bottom. Don't highlight the top of the eye and leave the shade at the bottom. Shade the top because of the brow and the eyelid, and then highlight the bottom. Make a sense? Make us some sense?
I believe so.
You believe so?
I think so.
All right. Okay, so she kind of has her direction of view lined out for us. She can't be looking over here, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
She's kind of looking forward. So I'm going to kind of pick one of the eyes and start kind of with a stippling motion, creating a iris. You usually don't want to float the iris too far in the center of the sclera. Give it a little bit of life by putting it towards the upper or lower lid, like so.
Yep. Uh-huh. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
If you try to put it right in the middle, a lot of times it just doesn't have the right feel. And then just play around with getting it the size you want.
Nice.
Like so.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, this is the dark jade.
Star Trek and eye painting, a fine art. Yes, it definitely takes some control, that's for sure.
you have to think about, and this is a tough one, you have to think about the shape of the eye in the socket.
Yeah.
And how the lids cover the eye, because if you have more sclera to the left than the right on this side, then you're probably going to want to do the same, but you have to realize that the way the eye sits in there is that it won't be even on both sides necessarily. You have to think about where the pinch of the eye is and how that affects.
Can you I'm going to zoom in even closer. Can you show us? Yeah.
Right. So now I'm just trying to get the shape of the eye to match.
Yeah.
I need to have, if you can pop in closer. I'll just try to move to where you can see.
You can do, yep, put it wherever you need. There you go. Let's punch in. There it is. Okay, nice.
A little out of.
What's up, November? Yes, November. We are painting up some eyes.
I'm gonna get some of the skin tone. Oh, I still have some out. Oh, I don't have any out. All dried up.
No, November. It's like church in here. You tired, Chris? No, I'm watching and reading your chats all at the same time, but also learning.
I want to make sure that I've got the paint off of the eyelid on this side. That's part of my problem with the shape of this iris, is that the eye, a little bit of the flare color extending beyond. Same thing over here. There we go. Feels like I got this eye is a little bit more elliptical.
Elliptical?
Yeah, this one's a little bit more full now that I get it all painted in, right? This one doesn't have the same pinch towards the outside.
Oh, okay, I see.
So I'm going to try to paint that on there without it looking too crazy, because the sculpt has the eye sunken inside the eyelids.
Yeah.
But see how that eye looks. I'll have to see how this one is more of a leaf shape.
Yeah. Is because like she's squinting in that eye, like there's the sun?
Now that I'm seeing it, I may have gotten a little too much of the color on there. So
I see.
Let me go back and see if I can fix that.
Man, it's so funny how the eyes really make it come to more life.
Yeah, instantaneously.
Yeah, I mean, even from out here, you can start to really see it come to life, where she's actually looking.
Okay, that helped quite a bit.
Can you bring it up a little bit?
Give me just a minute. I'm sorry, but I got.
No, you're good. Operating. That looks great. Oh, I see. Okay.
Now I was able to get out a lot more.
Yep.
So it really is just kind of cutting in, but you'll see how important it is to be able to have that. I mean, that's a steady hand thing. There's not a way to tell you about that other than nice tip on the brush. I'm using a Dauntless 00 on this. You just need a nice tip and a steady hand. Get it steepled up how you need to.
Do you paint black for the iris?
The pupil?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, pupil.
Yeah.
Or do you do something off black?
Black brown works really well, but black works too.
Just straight
on something
up
like
black.
this at this scale, I think the black is fine. All right. I feel like that's pretty good.
Looks great.
Now we need something to sit on top of that dark jade, so I'm going to do bright green.
November's asking, has anybody ever used micron pens for really small pupils?
Yeah, heck yeah. The little micron 0.05s or whatever are a great way to do that. They also are great for doing the text on things like purity seals.
Oh, yeah, right. That'd be
They're
cool.
They're great for that.
Micron pen, okay.
Yeah, because they typically will have consistent ink output through the entire stroke.
Okay.
So you can be comfortable writing on paint, whereas a lot of ballpoints and stuff won't, but the microns do because it's like a micro felt tip almost, right? And yeah, you can do eyes. The problem that I've always had is that it's not always perfectly circular at the tip, and so if you go and just do a doot, sometimes it has a sliver out of it because it's not meant for that, right?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful, and they don't go to a point.
Yeah, because if you mess that,
they're like flat on the end.
Right. So you have to like pick the flat,
be careful
or
with
the edge of it.
But yeah, I've done that a lot, especially for like Space Marine or lieutenant size stuff. Yeah, that's the.
Oh yeah. Really coming to life. What color is that?
Bright green.
Bright green. Okay. Hopefully this doesn't sound like a dumb question, right?
If you pop in close, you'll see how what I have to do there is just make sure I get the bright green inside the dark jade so that I get that dark ring around.
Yeah.
Right?
And like I was about to say, hopefully that's not a dumb question. When you're doing the pupil, are the pupils in the same direction as the iris, right? That it's looking, or are they going to be off-centered a little, or is it?
No, they're centered in the iris.
It's the center in the iris.
Remember, everything's on the same portion of the sphere of the eyeball, so they always stay in relation.
And you would just
to
paint it like I guess I was thinking of the position of the eye and how it's looking. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's just always in the center technically. So. Mm-hmm. Like, do you have to off-center it to make it look that way, or make it look like she's looking a certain way? But
you just move the whole thing, and then you don't paint a full semicircle, right? You hide it behind the pinch of the eye if it's looking off to the side. You do less of the curvature, so it's not a semicircle if they're looking up, and you hide it under the lid. You hide the bottom under the lid, and you move it around that way. The thing to worry about is that when you have an eye that looks off to the outside on one side, and the pupil may be obscured quite a bit, and the iris is obscured quite a bit by the pinch of the eye. Yeah. The pinch of the eye is not as slim over here, so you'll see more of the iris on this side than you will on the side that goes towards the pinch.
Got it.
That's the thing to remember, is that depending on where it's looking, a lot of people will just recreate the same circle, but then it gives this weird feel because it'll get you off.
That's
because
what
in
I'm
order to fit the circle on the eye looking this way, you'll pull it in too much and you start looking cross-eyed.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
just
what
remember,
I'm
you
thinking
hide
of.
more of the iris in one direction of the eye than the other. Because
like
if you look in towards your nose, you don't hide as much of the iris because the eyeball is the curvature of the actual sphere of the eyeball is closer to the tear duct.
Yeah.
And it's hidden a lot over here.
Gotcha.
Like you can just tell by the orbit of your eye socket over here, and then the distance between the corner of the eye is like a full finger width. Yeah. Where over here it's not. Like literally you can feel the curve of your eyeball right at the point where your tear duct is.
Yeah.
So by the time you're looking over there, almost all the iris is still visible on this end of your eye. Right. But over here, a lot of it's covered up.
The
satin black.
Now, are you gonna put some? Are you gonna darken the other eye under her hand at all?
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of wash, a little bit of black wash or thin down.
Payne's gray wash.
No, I don't want any blue in there.
You don't like blue?
Not for that. No.
Satin black.
Satin black. Now this is the one that frustrates me the most because by the time I get enough paint off of the tip of the brush to be able to do this, it usually dries before I can get over to the eye. Oh no. I do it.
Nice. Bring that up. Oh. We see it. Oh, I can see it really at that angle too. Like if you bring it up just a touch. Yeah, there she is. Nice. Cool. Really makes it pop out.
That's just circles within circles. So that's like the easiest method to understand for painting an eye. Not necessarily the easiest to pull off, but
really brings her to life.
All right, I want a little bit of probably not the dark hot pink. Magenta? Some dark magenta. Dark magenta is very, very translucent, almost like one of our transparent paints. It pretty much is one of our transparent paints.
Could you also substitute the wash here too?
Magenta wash? I want it more controllable. Okay. Yeah, you could for sure. You want to pop in close on this? Goal here is for me to be able to get just a little bit of color right in the pinch of the eye. So I'm going to err on the side of color on the skin here rather than overloading the eyeball.
Okay, yeah. Uh-huh.
Right? Just because I want that tear duct, and we're going to paint the eyelids last. It is as good as the other one. There we go. There's a little bit too much on this one.
Oops. Nice.
Hopefully you can see if you go too crazy with this, you get bloodshot eyes real quick. Right?
Yeah.
It just brings a little bit of life back into it with that little bit of color.
Nice. I tried to adjust the lens.
And I'm going to go ahead and just bring a little bit of this in on the pinch of the eye, the skin here. So as we go back over it with the rest of the skin tone, I'll get a little color in there. A little bit of the flush nature of the inside of the eye socket here. Since this stuff is so thin, it'll kind of let me cheat that in.
Nice. Super cool.
We don't want them to look too flush.
Yeah.
But that will, now I can layer the skin tone back over there and the red will just push into the corners.
Yep.
And that'll work really well. I can even do a bit more with this now that I don't have much paint on the brush.
Yeah.
Flush back inner cheek.
Nice.
Even works over on the shadowed side. Finger to smudge it a bit. We already have a good look under the pinch of the, or the whatever that's called, the bridge of the nose area there. Then we can take some of the advanced flesh tone. Actually, before I do this, I want to do the darkening of the eye over on this side. I think I would do maybe the brown gray.
Tom Butzelek
We'll
says,
use the brown gray wash for this.
what makes the flesh tone advanced?
Its lack of basicness.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
that was a deal where that's out of Ben and Matt's signature set ideas. And when we were talking about it, I was like, "What would you call this flesh tone?" And he's like, "Well, I don't want to have it centered around like nationalities or racial components around the world because it's such an advanced flesh that works for everybody. It's one where you have to swing it more or less in one direction because it has a more yellow than red component to it, more, that warm yellow than cool pink or
it's a
warm
great
pink.
color.
And so it can work in every skin tone. And I was like, well, that's what we'll call it, advanced flesh tone.
No, I think that's a
Because
awesome
it really
way
is
to
a different
describe
way
it.
rather than thinking of, hey, I'm painting somebody from this part of the world. Do you have Asian flesh? It's, oh, that's not the color I want at all.
Right.
The, we started leaning into the more, names that, while they may not make sense in the long run for that. Where did I just put that? Did I really just do that to myself?
I was reading a chat while you were doing it. Advanced flesh tone, right?
Chat, did I just shake that up and not put it on the palette?
You were answering
because I answered the question.
You answered a question as you took it out.
I didn't even put any.
Roll
on the
tape. I need an instant replay button.
Or did
over
I?
Here.
The palette's getting messy, so I may have just shaken it up and then started talking.
Now, every time, chat, every project
Derailed
has a
me.
new palette. Every project.
It derailed me, Christopher.
It did derail you. Okay. Sometimes you got to get railed, man.
Oh, no. I said that I was going to do the wash before this. They really did derail me.
No, I thought you said, oh, I have to fix this part.
No, I was going to do the wash first before I did the outline of the eyes. That was what the deal was.
Lumberjack Tim, thank you for that prime sub. Phrasing.
Welcome back.
Can you come up a little, Jason?
No.
Pretty please?
No. What? I was right here. It's fine.
No, you were out. You were out.
You don't know.
I help you.
You don't know.
I'm here to help, Jason.
You're not here to do anything.
Oh wow. It's the snippiness, chat.
It's the snippiness, chat.
He's a little snippy. Wad, we love you. And Lumberjack Tim, thank you so much for that sub. We appreciate you.
Nope, that didn't do me much good.
And Bushman, thank you so much for that sub as well. I was so mesmerized by the eyeball painting. I missed yours. I learned, chat. Oh, yeah. Get ready for maximum Snippy J tomorrow. Jordan, he'll be maximum snip.
Why?
I just like giving him crap. He gets snippy with me sometimes.
Jordan?
Like, don't you get snippy with me.
He does.
He'll get snippy.
Oh, he'll get snippy. You're going to allow that? On your watch?
No. No.
That had a question mark at the end of it.
No. Very nice. Maximum Snippy J. Yes, it's going to be me and Jordan tomorrow and Monday. We're going to be painting up some heroes from Zenithal. We're going to do some Zenithal fun paint times.
All right, so I put out the brown gray wash, and that was what I wanted.
That's what you were doing. Kenny says he's over here snipping it up. He's even being a little sassy.
See?
Oh, yeah. He gets... little for me, Jason?
No.
I know. You're doing eyes.
I'm doing like delicate stuff here.
I know.
But I want everybody to see it. So I get it.
He gets snippy, but in all fairness, Chris usually deserves it. I don't know about that.
Me or Jordan?
Both of you.
Oh.
Everybody gets snippy at me. I'm just trying to make sure that the people can see.
Wow.
Chat.
Wow.
Jordan gets snippy because I am in the center.
Have the camera where I paint instead of where Jen did the soap.
I didn't move it.
Oh yeah, you did.
I actually didn't because it's all tied up. So I had her actually have to extend her arms out. I did not. I did not move it.
I'm the bad guy.
No, you're just a special case. You paint down far. You paint for the camera. Mo, we are going to be using amp. We're going to be using all types of colors for those heroes. We are going to be using a bunch of the amp colors, though.
There we go.
It's a cool way to show it. That looks great. Are you going to do a teardrop?
A what?
A teardrop? Because she's looking at the nuke coming.
Yeah, why do I do this?
Hey, man, I got nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Why do I put up with this?
Why do you put up with it?
Yeah, why?
That's up to you. Only you can answer that, technically. No. Not that kind of teardrop avian. I'm talking about she's weeping. We talk about how, and actually what he's going to do is he's going to put raindrops on her because she's staring at the storm coming. Because you all have been literally asking that question 1,000 times. He's not doing that.
He just yaps.
I gotta do it. I gotta keep it.
He just yaps.
Somebody just said, "Why is it so quiet in here? This is like church." Because I was watching. Damned if you do, damned if you don't, chat.
Oh, here we go.
I don't know what you want.
Cry me a river.
Chris, I wouldn't tell him that. No, it's okay.
Wouldn't tell who that.
I don't know.
Me?
Just get back to painting you.
Wow. Chat.
Dance, monkey.
You see what I have to deal with?
You'll dance. Sorry, chat. I'm snippy.
Yeah. Who's the problem?
I'm a good person. I don't care what anybody says. The slings and arrows, says Panic Bomb. That's right. You love it, chat.
That's not still too much paint on the tip of that, but it seems too watery. I don't think I'm going to be happy with this.
Now, this is for that reflective bit you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's really precise, huh?
And I'm not. My brush is still feeling like it has too much. I feel like it's too wet. Dry this brush off.
Why would it be so? You're looking for more dryness than wetness?
Well, I need to make sure that the white will just give me an opaque little area.
Yeah.
Right? And normally you would do that by keeping it just a little thin. You can do the doot. Come on, doot. There it is.
Zoom in. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. It's doing the Lord's work right there. Nice. Yep. That's great. Yeah, check this out. I can even zoom in even further. Let me readjust my focus. Look at this. I'm going to max. Give me 1 second here. Hold. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Right there. That's awesome. Check that out, dude.
Eyeballs.
That's bitchin'.
There you go. Eyeballs.
That's I'm really zoomed in right now.
That
chat.
is really zoomed in. That's crazy because that's my fingernail.
Look how the you can see the micro shakes from the AC on that. But yeah, there it is.
That's.
Hold on. There it is.
Yep.
Nice. That's beautiful.
Wah, wah, wah. I like it.
That's bitchin'. Yes, that's what I said. Nibling and November. No, not November said that. Yes. All right. He defused
Surfer Girls Jack says NATO's.
Yes, you're right.
She works out.
Mo says, great work despite Chris bugging you the entire time. Yeah, I know.
Water off a duck's back. Oh, listen to that guy.
You're right. I'm sorry, chat.
He's not sorry. If he was sorry, he would change.
I need to be more serious. That came up in my review. Yo.
Okay.
My name's Jay Money, and you need to be serious, Chris.
Okay, so Chris, let me give you a little story about Chris.
Dun,
Chris,
dun,
on,
dun, dun, dun.
On the day of his review is always MIA. He refuses to come in for his review.
False. I was there. We went to Ajo Al's. The day was February 13th, 1984.
The untrue.
Jason took a chance on me. And now we're here. Agrippa says, Chris needs to be less present, not more serious. That was cold.
Yeah, breathe.
That one hit me deep. Agrippa.
So I don't know what really is like what Little Billy's name is in the real world. But Chris, we have a review that came in.
Oh, I know who it is.
We have a review that came in on the website.
Uh-oh.
That said they love everything about us except Chris.
On the website?
On the website, yeah. It was
For
a
what
review.
product?
I forget what product it was on, but it's a big, long, like 2-paragraph diatribe about everything we need to fix about Chris. It's literally,
what?
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm reading this review out loud and to the public immediately. If you're out there, show yourself. You're serious?
Uh-huh.
Man.
I wouldn't lie about this one.
Shit. Where you got me? Getting all up in my business. Is it on paint singles? Bold titanium white?
I don't know. I forget. I wasn't looking. I was just reading it. I was like, this is both horrible and beautiful at the same time.
I want to know. That person's going to write something epic in my survey. If they're doing it on a review, that's the kind of person who's taking my survey. So at least there's going to be one. Oh, Agrippa, was that you? Chris needs to be less present. I can't imagine who did that. Is that you, Agrippa? Who is it?
Does your name start with a C?
Wait a second. Gentastic says, it was fantastic and made me realize that we need to get a dark hot pink mop for Chris. What? Get a dark hot pink mop for Chris. Oh, no. Is it dark hot pink? Is that where it's at? Jen, where's the review? It may be on dark plum. Moped. For a second, I thought you said I'm like, mopped? I need a dark hot pink moped. A little scooter. Okay, wait a minute. Agrippa says it's on dark plum. This is how you get derailed. You get me infuriated. Chat. Oh, I'm coming for you, Agrippa. Public enemy number 2. Because number 1 is taken.
Because number 1 was taken.
Dark hot plum.
It's not dark hot plum.
No, it's dark hot plum. I'm dark and hot and plum right now.
Oh, jeez. Somehow this became like a late night cinema thing. Are you finding it?
I'm looking. Getting 7 reviews. See it. Since you're derailing me. See what you're doing.
Me?
No, everybody.
Oh, wasn't the goal.
See
I'm
it.
sure that wasn't the goal.
I don't see it on here. I quit.
You quit. I don't see it. I quit.
I'll find it. I'll find it and publicly call you out, Agrippa. You've started this war. I'm going to end it.
I don't see it. I quit.
I'll find you, Agrippa. I'll find you.
You don't even know if it was Agrippa.
Oh, I think it was because they said it. It was them. Whistles in.
That's just what somebody that wants attention says.
Yeah, maybe it was Agrippa. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was all of you as the collective hive mind. Maybe I just need to take down chat. Banned. Canceled. See what I have to put up with, chat? It's you. Sugar Rush, you're right. It was we the people. Okay. You got me back. You reeled me back in. He can't get all of us. False, Rogue Leader. False. Nibling says, I put Chris's name on an order, but not a review. I said he inspired me for Monument Green bases. Nice.
This person said something about green bases.
That was on an order.
We'll let Chris find it.
Oh,
He's
I'll
gotta
find it. If I find it, you'll know when I find it. I'll just say that out loud. Panic Bob. Very good point you just made. Monument Hobbies, bring it on, Chris. Good luck floating that ship without the ocean. That's very true. You guys are the ocean. I'm the ship. Jason's the captain. You're right. We need the ocean. We need all three. What is a captain without a ship? And what is the ocean without a ship? What is a captain in the ocean? You know, what's a
paid
ship
professional chat?
What's a ship without an ocean?
This is what paid professional looks like. Closed
What is
course,
a
don't try this at
captain
home.
and just a ship with no ocean? What if there's just a ship out at ocean? That's an abandoned ship. You need all three. It's perfect. It's a perfect,
This is
triangle.
This is
Perfect
what
triangle.
we've become, chat. This is it. This is everything.
Whoa.
This is all.
Star Trekking. That's inappropriate. Why are you making Chris? Whoa. No. False. A captain without a ship is on vacation. That's true. That's right. Which, Jason, how was your vacation the other week?
I stopped talking to you about, I don't know, what is it, 3:40? About an hour and 40 minutes ago.
You just talked to me 30 seconds ago.
I refuse.
I'm going to build in
I refuse. I'm a professional, and I have a job to do, and I'm doing that job.
Chad,
That's what I'm doing.
I am looking into an instant replay function and on my Black Magic here. So get ready for that. There's replay functions. Instant replays. It'll swipe. It'll go, whoosh, instant replay. Whoosh. It'll just say what Jason said out loud. Yes, you are doing your job as the ocean. You're all doing your job as a beautiful ocean. We appreciate all of you. And that's not a joke. We really do.
A little bit of Payne's gray wash over the top of all my highlights with black wash, because we did black wash on the other bits. So I want to make sure I follow suit. and then follow that up with a little bit of Payne's Gray wash, but really just using the Payne's Gray on the areas that are highlighted and not in the shadows. Ta-da!
Nice. Great job, Jason. You put paint on the model.
Oh boy, here we go.
You did, technically.
That's exactly what I did, Chris. That's exactly all I did.
In chat, I hope you're doing that right now. Instead of trying to come up with some witty comment or review. I hope you're putting paint on the model. There's 100 of you out there watching. I hope 50% of you are painting.
Just 50?
I would say at least 50. That would be pretty cool. I hope more. I would hope more. Baznat says, technically, if we watch the YouTube video of this in an hour, Jason will be correct. That's true. Technically speaking, Baznat, yes.
What will be true?
That you haven't talked to me, or you're ignoring me.
It's that I don't listen to you.
Oh, that's it. That's okay. Might be better for your soul.
Chris did something nice for me. He got me some stuff for a video game.
I did. Late at night.
It must have been, because I was playing last night.
I messaged you in the game.
When I was still on?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't pay any attention. I don't know where the messenger thing is.
Oh.
It's down on my screen. You have to understand, my screen is 7 feet wide.
Yes, you have a massive one.
Right? So,
wait a second.
My screen,
how have you been playing this game?
My screen is 7 feet wide. Well, it's
does it have panoramic view?
6 feet wide, 74 inches wide.
Does it have panoramic view?
The whole game goes to the 74 inches at scale.
Really?
So it doesn't blow it out. It actually goes to my resolution, which is awesome because I have more worldview than anybody playing this damn game. Nothing sneaks up on me.
That would actually be really cool in this game.
It's super dope because like when things cast spells, I see it from almost.
Can you please take a picture of that?
Yeah.
Because I thought about that with
my
ESO.
character is this big on 72 inches of screen. It's insane.
That would be so cool.
The problem is there are certain parts of the user interface you can't move. I got a mod that allows me to move stuff around, but the little messaging bar that's down in the corner, it's literally over on that corner of the monitors, and it's down in the bottom, and so I never see it until I'm about to close the game, and then I see it flashing. I'm like, let's check that later.
Oh, dude, that would be so cool.
Elder Scrolls Online.
That would be so cool.
They got me playing it.
I played ESO for
I did not finish Dungeon Crawler Carl. It made me mad, so I stopped listening to it.
Oh, dude, I gotta see this.
It got very I don't know how to say it. It turned me off with some of the things they were doing with the character. Of Carl in particular. Not what they're doing with him, but what they're doing to him. And it just feels like it was not my kind of book there for a while. I'll go back to it.
I gotta see this because I'm actually
it didn't break me. It made me mad. There were some parts in it where I'm like, why are you taking this great narrative that you've started telling and leading it in this direction? This is so dumb. I'm a hard reader. I'm hard on books, especially because when I go in and do something like a Dungeon Crawler Carl where I'm reading books that took over they were written over the course of years.
Yeah.
But I'm reading them all at once. And so whatever happened in the author's life during the course of time that made the narrative in the books alter a little bit as he grew, changed his mind, things going on in his life, whatever.
Yeah.
If you write a book and then 2 years later you write another book, in the span of that 2 years, things have happened to you. Some people get divorces, they do whatever happens in their relationships and their lives, and so it will alter the way you speak. When you binge a novel series, you're getting all of that, maybe it's 10 years of a person's life condensed into book after book after book after book as I'm listening.
Yeah.
And the narrative is changed by book 5 there's some nuances to it that I'm not happy with.
Interesting.
And it just isn't the same as book 1. Like books 1 through 3 were really, really fun, and even though I don't like the cat character much, it's a little too over the top, flamboyant for me. There's just some stuff in it where I'm like, yeah.
You know what's funny?
Don't really dig it.
Now I can't imagine how awesome your Adobe Premiere timeline could be.
Oh, yes.
I'm not even kidding. If
trust me. When I run programs on there, it gets insane.
You could stretch the whole timeline.
You get days worth of video
with frames. That's.
Yeah,
I just gotta see.
It's insane.
You gotta take a picture.
You thought your 49-inch monitor? It's 3 37-inch monitors, I believe.
Yeah.
3 37-inch monitors, or three. Yeah, they're just under 40-inch monitors a piece. They're 3 curved ones. So when you put them together, and they unfortunately they have a little bit of a thick monitor wall. But so I've got the 2 on the ends are staggered back. So the one in the middle is forward. So they dip back about a ½ inch, and then it gives me a thinner line, just one border on the monitor. But it doesn't cause any problems. There's a program through your NVIDIA that lets you shift the view so that it takes up for the gap in your monitor wall anyway, so the mouse doesn't skip or anything. For most games, it's pretty cool. I got it because I'm a big spaceflight simulator guy. So when I play like Elite Dangerous, which I don't play very much anymore, and stuff like that, it's just amazing. Well, it really is amazing. Jen comes in and she's like, "You got to stop doing that. I'm going to get sick."
ESO would be cool just because you could see the whole world.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow. You should go into Imperial City with that, because that would be really beneficial.
It's like cheating. You can see people from the corner of your eye. Isn't as close as the corner of your eye. But then if
there's so many, you'd be... That's crazy. Good for you.
If I painted and watched the stream, I would break my mini out of frustration because of your lack of skill. Stop it! I never want to hear that. There is no such thing as a lack of skill. You have the skill that can only get better, right? You may be missing some things to paint better, right? Elite Dangerous made me motion sick on this monitor. Yeah, it can.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
I have seen that 70...
I don't play anything in VR. I wind up getting motion sick.
I've seen that 72-inch Samsung Sugar Rush, and I've wanted that.
Anakin Skyhopper says, "What is the difference between the new brush goop and the older brush goop, besides the fancy new black tub packaging?" The packaging is good, and it's there for a reason. The packaging is double-walled, so it gives an air gap. We wanted to make sure, in Arizona in the summer, we've always had to ship out the soap with, like, freezer packs, which adds cost to it and stuff. So we were like, because it could melt.
Yeah.
Right? All the natural ingredients that Jen came up with and all of that are great for cleaning. They're susceptible to high heat. So we went back and looked at it and said, can we use the same ingredients and find another way to get the concoction, the witch's brew, to work and do the same cleaning, conditioning, and reshaping that it does already, but less susceptibility to heat? We knew we wanted to change the packaging as part of that. We thought maybe an insulated package like the one it's in now would help, and I'm sure it does. But then we also reformulated so it's creamier. So rather than having that kind of, what would you call it? It was like a very heavy, thick paste before. That paste may not even be the right word. Like a clay, like a shaping clay for hair, right? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Like you would use it like a shaping clay for hair, right? It's like this neat, flexible, you can push it and move it around, right?
That one's a pretty old one, too.
It's stiffer, right? And so the new one, where is the new one?
It should be down to your left.
Oh, yes.
There's a couple.
So the new one is creamier. So
you could put your finger in it better.
Right? More like a pomade.
Yeah.
I would say. And so it's easier to get the soap out, so I don't feel like you waste any. I don't know if you wasted it with the other, but you might get a bigger chunk than you wanted out of this as it solidifies. And this one, if it does get to such a high temp that it liquefies a little bit, then you just let it cool and it's all the same. You don't have to actually remix it or anything like that. So,
and if you guys haven't
just some
seen
quality
it
of
yet,
life stuff, but it's exactly the same price, same everything. All we did was update for manufacturing. Jen says in her video, it's always been small batch by hand. It's still by hand, but we can do larger batches with the way it mixes now. We got a machine that takes care of a lot of that for us. So it was a whole project that Gabe's brother Jesse set out upon when we hired him. So boom.
Yes, I did make you a set.
Look at me.
That looks great.
I got to a point where we can call her done for done's sake. We don't need to see me paint the watch, but
that looks great. I like it.
A little bit of other stuff that needs to be done. Obviously, I need to figure out how to base her and make that really fun. But the big things that I wanted to show you all were the skin, which we've worked through a lot of the skin, and I think you've gotten a really good understanding of how the underpainting for skin works. how you can use it, hopefully to your benefit when doing both smaller scale stuff. You saw me paint the hand today, which is not much bigger than a Space Marine head. I still was able to use the underpainting to good effect. And then, on the full body, you get a lot of that shading, the feel of blood and guts and life underneath the skin, rather than just a dark brown, medium brown, bright brown that starts to feel more like clothing or a suit of some sort. And then the freehand on the wood grain was a lot of fun, right? So just showing you how you can kind of, I don't know if whimsy is the right word, but I just kind of attacked it freeform. I was just like, put paint down, make brush strokes, let it go. Don't worry about messing up. Just keep it going in the same direction. Keep a momentum and emotion going to it. And we get a really nice, faux wood grain on the board that looks really cool. And then, of course, we did the Freehand M and logo on the, the racing stripe design around the wood grain. So showed you a lot of just, simple brush control methods to create designs and things like that, which can make for a really good thing. If you pop in real close, you'll see that we painted this very loose, very sketchy, right? He's very sketch style. I would, if I was going to refine this for display, I would go back with the airbrush and blend in a little bit of the sketchiness on the skin, perhaps. Go back and look at some other highlights on things. But I'm very happy with this. It gets my volumes done right. It gets all of the stuff set up well. I really like the way the board looks on here. Probably need to go back and like highlight a little bit of the edge facing our light on the pink, because it's just flat right now. Right. But at some point in time, the wood grain, the detail in the wood grain that we've done takes center stage, and you forget that you have to look for all the rest of that.
Yeah. That's cool. I like that model. Came out good. Yeah, I think people have really enjoyed, and correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but the skin, we don't get to paint models like this. I mean, you got freehand, you got wood, and you got skin. There's a lot of options for you. What's the difference between the Dauntless and the Pro Synthetics?
The Dauntless brushes are just a cheaper mode of manufacturing, right? They're crimped with an automated crimper. They're just done in a way that lets us take a lot of the cost out of the production, so that you can get a less expensive brush set for if you're new and you don't want to jump into expensive brushes right out of the gates, but you still want something that performs very well. I painted her entirely with the Dauntless brushes, right? So from the finest details, like we did the eyes today with the 00, to the bigger BAB that we use to paint the back of the surfboard, right?
Yeah.
So we've used every brush in the Dauntless brush set, I think. So they work really well. I love them. I'm a big synthetic guy. They're not probably going to hold up for you as long as the Pro Synthetics will. But again, that really is more a you question than the brush question. If you have a little bit of a heavy hand, you're a little rougher with the brushes. The Pro Synthetics are built a little heavier duty, so last a little bit longer. But in terms of price and value of what you'll get back out of them, everybody so far has raved about them. They've really liked them, been able to put them to the test, and like, oh my gosh, this is great.
Yeah, I love the Dauntless brushes. I've been using them exclusively. Yeah,
and Anakin, you don't have to. The Brush Group 1.0 is still fantastic.
Yeah.
We didn't really want to call this 2.0, but because it looks so different in the label, the packaging and everything, we just called it 2.0. Plus, because it is creamier, people will notice the difference when you open it up. Works exactly the same, but it feels different.
I'll find the review. Oh, I'll find it, Agrippa. Don't you worry.
Jen has it in the back end. She can send it over to him.
I do it all for you, Chad. I hope you know that.
Have we got the brush machine working yet? Yeah, they're only waiting on the printer. Right now, they are getting all the artwork set for the first print run on the handles, and we should have U.S. brushes here real soon. They've already dipped handles, crimped ferrules, the whole nine. Everything's working. So, it could have been brush goopier.
Gooper?
Brush the goopier.
Brush goopier.
Gymnastics, drunken brush the goopier. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. We're going to cut out a bit early, I think.
We are.
I have to go get my hair cut.
Oh, yes, you do.
I have a 4:15 haircut appointment, so I got to split. So I will not be here tomorrow being Friday. So you guys will be with Chris and Jordan both tomorrow and Monday, because I'll be out of town on Monday. I'll be back for you on Tuesday, though. So have a wonderful weekend without me. And I don't know if I should say don't treat Chris too poorly, or if you should just go all out. I think that Friday and Monday you guys have free reign. I'm just going to give it to you. I'm going to say, you know what? Free reign. Chat, the leash is off. I leave it in your hands.
You know what? Cancel everything. I've got a different idea.
Cancel everything.
I got a whole different idea tomorrow. I'm going live.
Cancel everything.
I'm gonna go stream the entire office. How about that?
He just walk around with a camera in people's desks.
Yeah, why not?
Up in their business.
Hey, what are you doing there? What are you doing there?
Oh, they're gonna get a lot of fun out of people like Philip. Gabe,
Oh yeah, they'll get a lot.
the fulfillment
of fun.
team throwing stuff at the camera.
Hot tub stream.
Hot tub hurricane blowing in from the ocean. What?
Actually, never mind.
Unlimited power, says Bushman. Yeah, so have a great weekend, and I'll be back to you on Tuesday, but stick around for Chris and Jordan's show on Friday and Monday. It'll be great. And remember to hit all the links that Chris throws up in chat.
Which
As
I
you
did.
can find all our stuff if you're new around here, found us from a raid, or just wandering around the internet. We're glad you found us. We are Monument Hobbies, makers of Pro Acrylic paint, so check out the links to the monumenthobbies.com store if you're looking for some new upgrades to your hobby station. We've got paints, brushes, all the stuff you see me using live on stream. We make it right here in our factory in Phoenix, Arizona, where we stream to you live 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Yeah.
That's it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
6,000 plus people.
That's right.
Well, have we crossed 6,000 yet? Because remember, at 6,001, it's nearly 7,000 people.
Close. I think we're very close.
Wait, this isn't a horrible paint stream? No.
False.
You cheeky bastard. But no. We will be back again mañana. Have a wonderful evening. Stick around for whoever Chris finds us to raid. There'll be more hobby goodness as you go off in your evening. Show some love in the chat you wind up in. Hit that follow button. It's free, and it helps everybody out a lot. So look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. Adios, gang.